everyone. I'm so delighted to welcome Karin Volo, founder and CEO of Evoloshen today. And she did something really great. She organized the summit Achieving the AI Advantage. It's a global summit and it's coming up pretty soon and it's very, very special. Karin, why is it that special? I mean, everybody's talking about AI right now. It's like a hype. So what makes the summit so different?
Well, first of all, Birgit, thank you for inviting me so we can have a quick little chat here. And this summit is specifically designed for leaders who are making a really positive impact in their work and are also trying to roll in AI in a very mindful way. We have so much happening, as you know, because you and I met on the AI certification training. We have a fire hose of information coming at us when it comes to AI. And that's if you're in the AI world. If you're not in the AI world, it's like 10 times more information trying to get up to speed while you're doing your job. It's almost impossible, right? So this summit was basically a brainchild to help leaders who want to use business and AI for good, who want to have a very positive impact in their business, who believe in balancing technology and people and using AI, not just to eliminate a ton of jobs, but to actually enhance their employees, their teams, and how they're working. And this is a way that you can shortcut that path. So you can learn a lot of the latest, greatest ideas, strategies, tools that people are using actively right now in the marketplace. And AI changes every week. And it's overwhelming for people to try and figure out, where do I start? How do I do this? And it's the thing I've heard consistently from everybody who's working with lots of companies and rolling out AI is that it's really tough to do an overarching strategy or to have it united. There's pockets doing more, advanced things and other pockets that are just totally resistant. And so you really, as a leader, have to come up and figure out a way to get everybody on board. So that's one of the many reasons behind putting together this Achieving the AI Advantage
Yeah, and
Summit.
I think, Karin, thank you for that. And I think you mentioned something very, very important. It's the leaders who are actually dealing with AI. Because what I realized in a lot of conversations is that the leaders think they need AI, but they want to delegate it to their IT department or tech departments right away. And instead, using AI, as you said so well, for good, to enhance and empower humans, not to eliminate them, but to really empower them to unleash their potential. AI should be something that belongs to the desk of a leader because there's a strategy behind it. And of course, it's important to involve IT and tech. Certainly, cyber risk and ethic guidelines and everything, sure. But I think it's time to approach leaders, right?
Absolutely. They have to be the ones driving this forward in a way that's going to be beneficial for the company and the people. And you touched on something there, Birgit, that I'm not hearing enough of. I'm sure it's out there, these conversations, but it's about the ethics. It's about the values. It's about the morals. Like you see a lot of these, big companies that are rolling out all the latest bells and whistles on the tech. And it's like, but what's the implication on that long term for people or for our planet or for what, anything? And I find that there's like this, it reminds me of a gold rush. I've written about this on my newsletter, but it's like this mad rush. It's like the .com bubble again, except it's here to stay. It's not going to disappear. It might pop, but we're going to have to rebuild and use it in a way that's going to be really positive for everybody. And, we're in a window right now of, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5 years max, where the way we work is going to change drastically. And if you're not on board for this, you're going to be so far behind. It's going to be really, really hard for anybody to catch up. So that's another reason in terms of, doing this summit and helping leaders to get up to speed as quickly as possible and to start to kind of have a collective voice together in terms of let's roll out AI, but in a way that's going to be really beneficial for all of us and humanity, not just for a few.
Yeah. And I absolutely agree, Karin. And I strongly believe AI is able to give us the greatest gift ever. It can give us so much time. Time we usually spend on so much redundant thing and mundane work and stuff like that. And just imagine, and that's always something my heart beats for, if I talk with leaders about AI and they're getting all excited about the efficiency and how to get time back and stuff like that. Yeah, but honestly, what you're going to do with that time? And I think if people are aware of exactly this, it's almost unbelievable what might be possible to achieve. Because they are brilliant minds, there are so many potentials, they are just somewhere underneath all this pressure, all this mundane work. And just imagine that getting unleashed and used for good.
Yeah.
So I think this summit, I mean, it gives me the chills when I just check on who's there, who's speaking. You just got some great speakers confirmed. You want to share who's coming?
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing has started from all of us who kind of went through this AI certification training, which was a fire hose in itself. So we have 25 AI certified consultants who were trained by Kane Minkus, and he is a leading voice in getting people up to speed on AI. So he's actually going to be opening up the event for us. But we have Gary Ridge and Raj Sisadoa, who is like, both great leadership people. First day is on leadership, second day is on culture and trust. And we have um, Dinesh Garda, who is a big voice when it comes to AI and what's happening out with sustainability and all of those things. And then on the day 3 is actually, and day 2 is culture, trust, and AI. So it's a lot about, the people there. And then day 3 is about AI in action. And we have some great actual practical CEOs. We have Aaron Athene, who comes from Mint CRO and knows how to 11 times your business just using one software. And we also have Flo, who is the CEO from Lindy, and that's like all about AI agents. So you're actually going to see a live demonstration on that day too, in terms of, how do you do some of these latest things that are coming out right now. So it's going to be packed full of great people. And then we're having panel discussions to, discuss some of these interesting topics that we should be having a conversation about. And one of the things I definitely want to say here at Birgit is that this is designed for leaders who believe that we can use business and AI for good.
Yeah.
And I don't see any other summits out there. Most of the AI summits, there's a ton of them out there, but they're not designed specifically for leaders. And how do you get up to speed quickly and, kind of in a strategic way that's going to be beneficial for everybody. Most of the summits out there have a different angle. They're showcasing the latest and greatest tools that are coming out, which is very exciting, but you have to be in that space to want it, or it's either niched into a specific area. But this is really kind of across the business. It's for CEOs, CHROs, C-suite leaders, for growing companies. It's for entrepreneurs and founders of scale-up companies. It's for executive coaches, people who are dealing with leaders to help and support them as well. And so it's designed for the people that are actually going to be driving the AI rollouts into these organizations and companies.
Yeah, and it will be a kaleidoscope full of insights, of shared wisdom. And I think it will spread so much value.
If I could share one more thing.
Sure,
I'm
go
the
ahead,
host.
Karin.
I'm the host and the producer. I've had a chance to listen to all the pre-recorded talks, and I've learned so much. There's so much brilliance. And, a lot of the speakers you might not know, you might not recognize them because you've never heard of them. And I will tell you that they are all incredible business people in their own right. They all have their own industry niche, their own industry experience that they're bringing to the table, and then also the insights that they share of how they're, working with AI. It's really phenomenal. And that also makes it really unique. So I'm excited about it. And
Yeah,
of course, you're one of our speakers. Yay!
yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, and I'm so thankful that I can be part of this. And that you took the initiative to bring all these people together and start this initiative. And I believe, and I hope it will be, the start of a real movement for AI for good.
I do
I,
too. I
I,
really
I,
do.
I really, really hope this to happen.
I have had the opportunity to talk to a lot of startup founders now. And when I start talking from my perspective, because I come from people and culture background, they have heard it several times now, like, we need that perspective at the table. It's not at the table. So I really
Yeah.
want to collect everybody as, in one space that we can actually have a influence into what are we doing with AI? How are we going to roll it out? And let's do it in a way that is beneficial for everybody.
Yeah. So you guys, I think you have to sign up to just get this impression, to be mind blown by what's on the table with AI and through the fog and look underneath what's going on beneath the hype, beneath all the shiny tools, what AI is about, and what it actually bears on opportunities. I can't wait, Karin.
Hey, well, sign up, register. And the one thing I will say is this isn't just for you. Bring your team, share this with your teams, any, coworkers or leaders that you feel need to be involved in this, invite them and bring them. It'll be great.
Absolutely. And that's something very important. Sorry for picking up on that one as well, because we wanted to finish, but I think this is important. AI is working if it's being transparent from the very first beginning, if you get it into a business. And the best way to keep it transparent is to keep the people with you right away and talk about it. And you'll be amazed on what's coming up from their minds around AI. And it will help you to grow, to scale, and to find new opportunities as well.
Such a good point. Yes, absolutely. Everybody needs to be on board, working together, and it'll all work out in the right way.
Absolutely. Karin, thanks you for having the time today. Thank you for taking the initiative. And let's see each other on the summit.
All right. Thanks so much,
Thank
Birgit.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.